Good day, leaders. My name is Tochi Sonny. I'm a content writer, popularly known as billionaire writer, a personal development coach, and a real estate wealth advisor. I help people build wealth through real estate investments. It's my esteemed privilege to be here this evening, and I want to thank leader Amel Fagnon, the founder of Purposeful Amel Fagnon, for Amel Fagnon Leadership School for this privilege to be on this platform today, taking you on this course. I welcome you to class, and I know that you are going to gain lots of value from this class. And I know that your life will not remain the same again. All right, so come with me to the class and let's talk about building integrity for a prosperous life. Building integrity for a prosperous life. You will agree with me that being successful or being prosperous doesn't require only hard work, right? Yeah. It requires some soft skills, character building, values that will take you far, right? Not just your hard work, not just your strength, but little things, salient characters, salient values are important if you want to lead a successful life or if you want to build a prosperous life. So today we're looking at one of those values and it's called integrity. I am big on integrity because integrity is one of my core values. Yes, my core values are diligence, integrity, and excellence. And today we're looking at how you can build integrity for a prosperous life. If you want to go far, if you want to be successful, trust me, integrity is not something you should play with. Like I said, integrity is like a destiny helper. Yes, it is. And you're going to find out why I said that in the course of this lecture. All right, so let's go deeper. Let's give a little introduction. According to Merriam-Webster dictionary, integrity means, right, trustworthiness and incorruptibility to a degree that one is incapable of being forced to a trust, responsibility, or pledge. Let me take it again. Integrity implies trustworthiness, incorruptibility, right? To a degree that one is capable of being forced to a trust, to a responsibility, or a pledge. That means a fault cannot be found in you, right? You are so trusted that there is no iota of fault in you. That's what integrity implies. Now, let me break it down for you. I know it might sound so ambiguous, but let me break it down for you. Now, let me give you this scriptural meaning to integrity, so you can understand better, right? In First Peter 3 verse 16, it says, keep a clear conscience before God so that when people throw mud at you, none of it will stick. They will end up realizing that they are the ones who need a bath. Say, keep a clear conscience, right? Let your heart be pure. Let your conscience be clear, be pure before God, so that when people throw mud at you or when they throw death at you, right, they'll realize that they are the ones who need a bath. Why? Because they can't find anything to blame you for. They can't find any spots, any wrinkle, any fault on you. That's what integrity is. Okay, now, but that's still another definition. But let me just simplify it for you, right? Integrity entails or means aligning your words with your actions. Aligning your words with your actions. So if you say you're going to do A, let your A be A. If you say you're going to do A, do A. Okay, let your yea be yea and let your nay be nay. In other words, let your yes be yes and let your no be no. Okay? It's the ability to do right behind closed doors. Yes, I know we all tend to always, be on our best behavior when people are watching us, when we have people watching us, right? We tend to act perfect. But can you still maintain that act behind closed doors when no one is watching you? Can you maintain that? That is integrity. We've all seen the news of this Echo Hotels staff lady. All right, Echo Hotel is one of the top 5-star hotel in Lagos State, and its staff returned $70,000 to a customer. That is integrity. I'm sure she hasn't seen that amount of money before in her life, right? But a customer forgot it, and she returned the money. And guess what? Davido rewarded her with $10,000. Can you do something like that? That's why I say that integrity is like a destiny helper, because it will come when you least expect. It's gonna save you when you least expect it to. Imagine if she had kept that money and probably, okay, the customer filed for made a complaint to the police, and then she was arrested. Okay, integrity can either make or mar you, depends on how you use it. All right, so it's important. If you want to build a prosperous life, it is important to build integrity. Let it be one of your core values. I believe that at the end of this class, integrity will be one of your core values, because it is very important. All right, now integrity helps you in various ways. Various ways. Number one, it helps you build your self-awareness. It helps you to know yourself more. Aristotle said, knowing yourself is the beginning of wisdom. All right. So when you know yourself, when you know the kind of life you want to live, when you know the level of success you want to attain, you know that you need to have integrity in your bag. Okay. I wrote something here, right? Self-awareness. We all okay, let me just break down what self-awareness is about. Self-awareness is just simply knowing yourself. It helps you to recognize your strengths, your weaknesses, your biases, your triggers, it helps you make informed decision when you know that, okay, I am a person of value. I'm a person of impact. You cannot just compromise yourself. You cannot just compromise your standards, because you are aware. Okay, you know who you are. You know where you're going to. You know the kind of level. You know the level of success you want to attain. All right. So that's self-awareness. But if you don't know these things, you just go about messing up your life. You go about doing things anyhow because you're not accountable for, because you don't have a sense of purpose. But when you have a sense of purpose, you just have no choice but to have integrity. Okay? We find people these days who are messing up their lives, you know, taking decisions that will even affect their children and their generations because of what they lack integrity. Like I said earlier, it's not enough for you to work hard. Yeah. I mean, this lady has been working hard for a long time, right? She has been working hard. But just one singular act, one decision to do right or wrong, right, has given her, and I know that the reward is not going to stop with Davido. Other people, imagine she might get promoted at her office because of she made a decision to do right. Whatever you find yourself, whatever situation you find yourself, whatever you're going through, it's not enough to take what does not belong to you. Integrity might seem difficult. Yeah, you might want to compromise in your office, in the market. It just comes down to the littlest things. You might want to compromise, right? But it is the ability to do right behind closed doors when no one is watching you. Because, like I said, it's not just for yourself, but your children. Now let's go further. All right. Another thing about integrity is that it helps you it helps you create a framework for decision making. Right. So it helps you when you're torn in between difficult situations, you're torn in between saying yes or no. When it's so difficult that you don't know what to do, your integrity still stands. So it's a value you need to build on. Okay? It's a value, it's a habit you need to cultivate. Right. Now, to help with your integrity, right, you need to resist temptations. You need to resist temptations. You need to resist pressure, right? You need to do that because temptations and external pressures can lead you to compromise your integrity. If you know that you cannot withstand this, leave the room, leave the environment, right? Be true to yourself. Don't compromise. Remember, prosperous life is not now, right? It's for the future. Now, I'm sorry I'm making reference to this lady because I mean, the story is so touching and so inspiring. Imagine she had been living a life of integrity all this while, right? She had been doing right behind closed doors and she had not been getting any rewards. But this one last time, that's why I say that it can either make you or mar you. It's a destiny helper, right? This you never can tell when your destiny helper will show up. You might have been showing up, being consistent, putting in the work, this, that, and you've refused to compromise your standard. And maybe your mates or your colleagues are mocking you, like, why don't you do this? Are you the only one? Are you this? But no, you just want to maintain your standard. And then when you thought that is the end, or when you thought that you've done too much, no reward, and then out of the blues, the reward comes, how would you feel? How? Okay, so resist temptation to change figures in your office, temptation to steal from someone, to take what doesn't belong to you, temptation to inflate numbers, right? Temptation to cheat in the marketplace, resist all that. Because the kind of person you want to be, the kind of life you want to live doesn't require that, right? It doesn't. Now, let me read this scripture for you. Proverbs 21, verse 3 says, the Lord is more pleased when we do what is just and right than when we give him sacrifice. The Lord is more pleased with you when you do what is just and what is right than when you give him sacrifice. So God delights in your right doings. He delights in your right words. He delights in your right actions than when you empty your bank account for him. Yeah, it's as simple as that. That's integrity for you. So you don't have to live a dubious life. You don't have to be good outward and bad inward. You don't have to do that. Because trust me, one day the real you is gonna come out. And if it's not good, you would have broken a lot of hearts. Let me tell you, you're in this class. People are looking up to you. You're not here by mistake or by chance or by error. No. You're not this level you are because it's a mistake. It was ordained. Okay, you're in that position you are because you have a value to offer. Okay, so don't think about yourself alone. People eyes are watching you. People are looking at you. Does your word align with your actions? If you say you're gonna do this, are you doing it, or you're influenced by pressure, or you're concerned about what people will say? You don't have to follow. Now, I like to say something. For the fact everybody is doing doesn't mean it's right. For the fact everybody is doing it doesn't mean it is right. Set a standard. Set a standard. Right? Okay? Don't act or react because of what people are doing and you know within you that it's not right. No, be different, be distinct, be unique. You are a unique being. Exhibit that. Right? Exhibit that. Okay, so another point I want to talk about is honesty. Honesty and transparency. I wrote down here, honesty in communication fosters trust, as people know they can rely on you to speak truthfully and openly. If you're not honest, you can't have integrity. Like I said, it starts with allowing your yes to be yes and your no to be no. That's honesty. So when people see that you have integrity, it's even attracts quality people to you. They know that okay, this person is the first star. This person can be relied on. This person can be trusted. This person has credibility, right? It increases your trust level in people. Okay, transparency is both personal and professional because it deals with your personal relationship and your professional relationship, right? It helps you build stronger bond and promote a sense of fairness and openness. Being transparent, just call a spade, all right? Be truthful. It takes nothing from you. We all say that the society is corrupt, right? We all say that our government is corrupt, right? So, how can we amend the broken walls? We are builders of nations, in case you don't know. If you're in this class, if you're seeing this video, you're a builder of the nation you are in, okay? So, if you are the only one doing something different and is right, do it. Be honest, be transparent. We have a lot of negative energy in the world, but we need people who can spread positive energy. That is what the world needs. Okay? Trust is a crucial element in any successful relationship. Trust is the basis, even in marriage. Trust is the basis. Okay? There's a quote that says, you might not trust who you love, but there is no how you're not going to love whom you trust. Because trust comes first. Trust is like a foundation. Okay, it helps you build a successful relationship. People are looking for through friendships. People are looking for through relationships. Okay, and if they see you as someone that upholds integrity, trust me, you've won the fan. Yeah. So it's a integrity is a key driver in establishing and maintaining trust. You can't say you have integrity when you're not trustworthy. No, no. Another thing that integrity helps you do is that it helps in your accountability and responsibility. Like I said, people are watching you, right? People want to know how responsible you are. Okay, taking responsibility for your actions demonstrates maturity and integrity, even in the face of mistakes and failures. Let me take it again. Taking responsibility in the face, okay, taking responsibility for your actions demonstrates maturity and integrity, even in the face of mistakes or failures. People tend to shy away from responsibilities, and that's not a trait of a true leader. Leaders takes responsibilities. Okay? Leaders are accountable people. Okay? So when you take responsibility for your actions, okay, it demonstrates integrity. Even if you made a mistake, be bold to say, yes, I made a mistake, but I'm sorry, I apologize for that. It will not repeat itself again. It's very, very important to say that. Yes, own up. Own up to your errors. Own up to it. Own up to your mistakes. Own up to your failures. Okay? Learn from them and show that you are committed to personal growth and continuous improvement. Right? So own up. Don't be afraid to own up. There's no perfect human being anywhere. Everybody is imperfect. We're all striving towards perfection. So don't allow anybody um, degrade you or talk you down because you owned up to your mistake. No, everybody makes mistake. Yeah, everybody makes mistake. So when you do one, you own up. That's integrity. You own up to it. You are building a prosperous life, remember. I have lots of points to share with you, but I am limited by time. But I believe I will be seeing you again. I'll be speaking to you again. I would be discussing and engaging you again. All right. But if there's anything I want you to remember from this class, is that integrity is like a destiny helper. You never can tell when it's going to save you. All right. Have a wonderful day and see you next time. See you next time. Bye.